What's up, YouTube? Chris is So Pro here with my first installment of cards that should be limited to one. This is different from my other video with Drag Down from the Grave because this is cards that I feel should be limited instead of cards that should go to being banned completely. The first card I want to talk about is Reckless Greed. Draw two cards and skip your next two draw phases. Chainable Trap. The reason I don't feel like it should be banned is because of the skip two draw phase part. But I definitely think this card should go back to being limited. It was at one point, and then it came back. But let's analyze all the let's go through all the decks right now. I'm not going to completely analyze every single deck, but let's go through all the decks right now that use this card. Dark Worlds, Chainburn. What's a card called? I keep wanting to say Frozen Soul Control, but I know it's not, because that's just a funny name. Final Countdown, and the Inferno Tempest deck that just topped the UK National Championship. Even though that one's not completely relevant, I still think it's a win condition deck that benefits. And if you want to count the Rogue Exodia deck that you occasionally see, but not as much, sure. I mean, if it's not Dragon Exodia, but if you're running just regular Stall Exodia, that's cool. Reckless Greed. Like all the stall cards, there are a bunch of cards that make this card broken too, like all the other draw cards in the game. You got Upstart, you got One Day Apiece, you got Accumulated Fortune for Chainbird. They're just, and Dark Worlds, they've got like Dark World Dealings, they've got Brow, they've got Gates, they've got stuff that searches out the wazoo. They always have cards in hand, and Reckless just makes it so that, oh, I draw two cards and skip my next draw phase. Oh, that's fine, I just went up two more cards in hand. The amount of draw power that the decks have been having lately, with the amount of draw power that's out in the game right now, just having two cards in hand after you set everything and go Reckless isn't the case, because you're going to have multiple Recklesses, you're going to have Accumulated Fortunes, all your draw cards, Dark World Dealings, Drag Down, and even without that, Dark World still have the big boss monsters and all the back rows that they need to have. Honestly, I do think that they should hit Gates, but I chose Reckless Greed out of all the other draw cards because this is the card that I can talk the most about. Honestly, just look at it. I mean, splashable in a bunch of different decks, chainable, and the fact that there's so much other draw power means that you can draw more and just keep drawing cards until you have all your answers. Yeah, that's pretty much it. All your answers to your opponent's plays, your power cards, and just stuff that needs to be good. Somebody just messaged me. Sorry. That's my friend that I'm going to nationals with. We're going to be testing. Shout out to him. I don't remember his YouTube name, but I know he has one. As soon as I find it, it'll be right there. But, that's about it about this card. Just think about it. Think about all the advantage it gives, and hear me out on why it should be limited to one. And like all the other videos, if you want another card reviewed for the next segment of this specific session of cards that should be limited to one, please post it down below, and remember to only suggest things that I can talk about for long periods of time, for at least 2 to 3 minutes, because one, I need more content. Content brings subscribers. Good content brings subscribers, I should say. You could upload crap, and deck profiles just aren't cutting it for me anymore, because the deck I'm going to be running at Nationals, of course, is Inzectors, and all of you seem to like to thumbs down win condition, or combo-based decks. I'll do a video on that later, the difference between win condition, combo, and just regular decks. So, yeah, that's about it. Peace out, you guys.